Hey everyone, welcome to Collecting America's Pastime. Kyle here. Hope you guys are enjoying an excellent Friday night. If you have any kids or family members in high school football that are playing tonight, good luck to them. I'm pretty sure Philip Rivers fielded an entire team of his own kids and went out last night and won, I think, like 49-0 in his first high school coaching stint. So congrats to him. Wanted to give a special happy birthday shout out to Jim Thome, my favorite Cleveland Indian of all time, my favorite athlete of all time. He's really where my collection started. We had a local card shop just down the road, about 5 to 10 minutes, owned by a guy named Matt, super nice guy. And my mom used to give me 25 cents to a dollar, and I would go in, thumb through the 25 cent, 50 cent, and dollar boxes and find Thomes or Indians, and that's how the collection started. I have amassed quite a few Thome since then. So you have this box, which is full, almost. You have this box, which is full. These are his like special cards, rookies. Let's see, rookies and numbered, autographed, jersey, all those, the relics. And then you have this, which is about 2 to 3 inches. All Thome. Sorted by team. So he played for Indians, obviously. The Twins, White Sox, Dodgers, Phillies, and Orioles. Are those the only teams he played for? Let's see. Cleveland to Philly, Philly to Chicago, Chicago to Minnesota, I think. Minnesota to the Dodgers, I think back to Minnesota. And then the Orioles, and Cleveland was in there again somewhere. Yeah, so those are all the teams he played for. Anyways, I have quite a few Thome cards. I also have this. I have a lot of his oddball stuff too, like not just mainstream. So, like here's a Cactus League card. I think it's supposed to be more cut, but there's the back there. I thought this was funny because the photo's by David Kyle, and my first name and middle name are Kyle David, so thought that was ironic. I have another one that's not laminated and is trimmed, I think that's somewhere. I also have this, which is an uncut sheet from 1992 sports cards. It's Todd Marinovich, Stefan LeBeau, Mark McGuire, Wayne Gretzky, Jose Canseco, Vince Coleman, Sean Elliott, and then Tommy Maddox. And this would be a rookie or pre-rookie card for Thome down there. So I also have that card cut from the sheet. So yeah, as you can see, I've amassed quite a few. The other interesting aspect of Thome and how he connects in my life, my best friend Spencer, we've been best friends ever since 4th grade. He was homeschooled prior to coming to the school I was at. This was 2004. The card shop, so the collection actually started in the late 90s. So this was about 5-6 years after my collection started. So I was already a big Thome fan. And I already tried to amass quite a collection. But Spencer was sitting at lunch by himself when he came in the first day. And I went up and sat with him so that he wasn't alone. And, I asked him, do you like the Cleveland Indians? He said, yeah. I said, his favorite player? He goes, Jim Thome. And so we've been best friends ever since. We went to the Jim Thome retirement ceremony where they also unveiled his statue at Jacobs Field. We went to Cooperstown in 2018 for the the Jim Thome induction ceremony when he was in the Hall of Fame. He's been the best man at both my weddings, and I am the best man in his wedding. coming up here in less than 2 months, almost a month and a half. Um, and then he's also going to be the godfather of my daughter that is coming in December. So love that kid to death, and I like to attribute the beginning to Jim Thome. So happy birthday, Jim Thome. Hope you and your family are doing well. Andrea, I think Landon is Andrea's his wife. Landon is his son, and I forget his daughter's name off the top of my head. But everything I've heard, they're a great family. Won't be long until Landon is climbing the ranks in baseball. I think his daughter's one heck of a singer. She sang the national anthem at an Indians game a few years ago, and it was pretty impressive. And then Andrea, his wife, is actually from about 10 minutes from where I live currently. So it's pretty cool driving over there. I'm like, oh, yeah, I wonder if I'll see Jim Thome here at some point. I think he lives over in Chicago, which is where he's from, the Peoria area. But anyways, happy birthday, Jim Thome, and hopefully someday you'll come back to Cleveland and get another autograph of yours. So you'll also see pictures as this video went on that, behind me right here is Thome. There's Thome's up there. A whole shelf over there. That's all Thome. So obviously, love the Thominator. Second part of this video, I wanted to show some mail I got. So the two player PCs I have are Thome and Grover Hartley. I just explained the Thome story, and then Grover Hartley, for those who don't know, he is my grandpa and great uncle played in the minor leagues in 1940 and 1939 respectively. The manager of their team each year was Grover Hartley. He has a few cards, played for the New York Giants and New York Nationals and St. Louis Browns. So New York Nationals was T207 and T200 Fatima. That card is awesome. Jim Thorpe is on that card, and I've showcased this in another video. I'll link the other Hartley and my other Thome video that showcases my top 25 Jim Thome cards in the description below. So, but anyways, the Fatima is awesome, and then he also has some 1917 cards. They're all basically the same card, but they have different backs. So there's a blank back, Boston Store, and Collins McCarthy. I have all three. Boston Store being the most rare. His T207 and Boston Store are his two most rare cards. And so, but I still collect, I want as many Hartleys as I can because I want to kind of build a legacy. I have my grandpa's last ball he pitched in the minors, his contract, etc. And I kind of want to build a huge showcase display at some point in my life with as many Hartleys as I can, along with all my grandpa's stuff. On top of that, I've recently decided to also grab a John McGraw, who was his manager for the New York Nationals. John McGraw is obviously a Hall of Famer, very well known Hall of Fame manager. And he appears in the T207 set. He's already on the T200 Fatima. And he's also in Boston Store, and I believe the blank back in Collins McCarthy from 1917. Any set that Hartley appears in, I also want a McGraw in, and I recently decided that. Buddy of mine from Tobacco Row is where we met. He came across a huge lot of Boston Store, 1917 Boston Stores. They were all three-side trim. Horrible hack jobs in the trimming, but that's okay. They didn't teach scissors back then. Those kids could, fix a car, build a house, but didn't know how to use scissors. Our kids, well, they know how to use scissors, but oh, America's rough right now. We've come so far. Anyways, so he came across these, and I messaged him, and I said he might have messaged me. He knows I collect Hartley, and he sent me a Hartley, and he hung it over my head for a few days, and then we made a deal for it. And he also sent me a John McGraw from that set because I told him what I think my goal was. And I also didn't have a John McGraw anymore in my collection, so I was happy to pick this up. Starting with the Hartley, 1917 Boston Store, very rare set if you aren't aware, and if you are aware, then you know it's a very rare set. There are 2 PSA graded Hartleys from that set, and I believe 4 SGC graded Hartleys. I think there's 6 total graded. I already have a Boston Store Hartley. I got it a year or 2 ago. It is tied for the highest graded in a PSA 6. I did not really want a PSA 6. I just wanted anything I could find of it because it is so hard to find. So, very rare. They don't come up very often for sale. Actually, the one I bought, it came in a lot in one of the auction houses, and I was watching it, and I didn't want to buy the whole lot, so I posted on Net54. I said, hey, if anyone bought this lot and wants to move to the Hartley, let me know. And sure enough, I got the Hartley. So it's really awesome to have that. So now I have 2. One is not graded, so currently, as far as I know, there are 7 known in the world. I'm sure there are a few more, but not too many more. And I have 2 of them, so that's pretty cool. The John McGraw is a little more common, and that's probably just based on people don't care about Hartley, they care about the Hall of Famer John McGraw, which makes sense. There are 9 total graded by PSA and SGC. I think it's 4 and 5 is the split. So still super rare. And I mean, compare that to his T206. I have no idea what the T206 pop report is, but give me the scarce Boston Store all day over the T206. And that's not to knock T206s. I just, with the movement in my collection of trying to go for the more rare stuff that's not as mainstream, that's kind of the move I want to make. And T206s are not rare; they're quite common, comparatively. So, but between these 2, I mean, what's that? 14 graded or 15 graded examples, 6 and 9. So 16 graded examples between the 2, and very honored to actually to own these, especially 2 Hartleys. So his name is Doug. Thank you very much, Doug. Really appreciate the deal on those 2 and for thinking of me. So that's gonna be the video for tonight. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I don't know if I'll post another video this weekend. We're going to the Indians game on Sunday. It will be my stepdaughter's first Indians game, so super stoked for that. We're sitting in club seats, which at the Indians are all-you-can-eat free food, so it'll be very enjoyable for everyone involved. Even if they're winning or losing, we get free food, so stoked about that. They're playing Boston, so obviously go Indians, go Browns. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening and weekend. Live free, dream big. Thank you.